welcome to TDW. Today I have with me the incredible male duo James and Harris, who just hit the world of dance stage. They are actually a very big inspiration for me because when they dance, it's all about the emotion. And at the end, that's what dance is all about.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
That means a lot.
To start with an interview.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with the beginning. When and where did you actually meet?
So I met Harris in a ballet class at my studio when I was about 11. Yeah, about 11, 12-ish. And yeah, it was like pretty crazy because you don't really see a lot of male dancers a lot. And so just immediately we clicked because we already had something in common. And from there, our friendship just began to grow.
You've known each other for a while now. That's so cool. Now, as a dancer myself, I know that dancing alone and dancing in a duet with someone else feels totally different. So, can you actually explain what does it feel like?
Oh, for sure. It's super different because now you make that transition from only having to worry about what you're doing and how you feel about it to how you feel about how both of us look as a group, kind of. So it's
Mhm.
like it's less self-centered, I guess, and now you just have to focus on what do what can we do together to make this look better?
Mhm.
It's not always it's less on internalized and on
Yeah.
ourselves and more as a unit.
And like being able to share that energy and kind of I mean, you're duplicating the amount of emotion and energy, and it's just really great to work with your best friend too.
Oh, for sure.
I think dancing with your best friend is one of the best feelings ever. Now, when you went into World of Dance in the qualifiers, did you expect the judges to be there?
No.
No idea. No idea.
What did it actually feel like when you saw them?
Oh,
A lot of nerves, a lot of
yeah,
nerves.
definitely. And in the show, the clip they used, like when I reacted, I'm like, oh snap! Like that was 100% real. Like you only walk out once. Like they don't have time to film
Yeah.
like reactions over and over again. So like everything you see on that show is 100% genuine, which I love about it. So that was so crazy.
Yeah.
And we were definitely like not shaken up after that, but
Yeah. I mean, like
just a little like, oh my god.
the nerves were there, but it's like we were prepared for anything.
Yeah.
And we were just so excited to share our art and just share our story.
That must have been very nerve-wracking. Now, in the show, you did three different dances for the qualifiers round, for the duels, and for redemption. Which piece was your favorite?
The duels,
The
Let Me
duels.
Go. I
Yeah.
love that one.
It
I
was
just
my
feel like
favorite as well.
Yes.
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 There's just so much attack and so much energy and power behind it, and I just love doing it.
Yeah. It was just like we were really fighting. Like that was it wasn't really acting by that point because that's really just how we felt. We were like
Yeah.
we need to put everything out there and we're fighting to be here
Hmm.
and it was super real and that's how we wanted it to go across.
I loved that dance. I could feel your attack, and it was just so amazing. Now, as to the song choice, the three songs you picked were very contemporary, hip hopish. How did you know what song to choose?
Actually, we as a group decided on it, but the person who presented the song to us was our choreographer, Patrick Bookerbeck, and he was like, "Hey guys, we have this idea for this song. Like, give me your thoughts. Like, I have this idea for the piece and kind of what the vibe is gonna be like, and it just kind of happened to be similar, I guess.
Yeah.
But we were super into it, and we liked that artistic kind of storytelling approach that each song carried.
Yeah. And he was like, this is a giant platform for us to really share a message and share our emotions and connect to as many people as we can. He was like, the lyrics that this guy is portraying, they're very powerful and they're very deep. And he's like, I really want you guys to have a strong impact on the audience and who's watching.
Yeah.
Well, I'm super glad you did that. Do you actually ever choreograph yourself?
So like it's hard because I feel like we both have a lot of hobbies and things we like doing as well as dancing. So when we're not training, it's sometimes hard to find the time to just set aside some like Harris or James time and choreograph to some songs we like. But I feel like we're always innately choreographing in our head, creating, listening to music, and just like imagining what we want to create. But yeah,
in the future, it's definitely a big interest of both of ours.
Yeah.
Okay, now back to World of Dance. Was the experience anything like you had expected, or was it like slightly different?
I don't feel like you can ever prepare for for what it's gonna be like because it's just like feels like you're at the dance Olympics. Like you just feel like we pull up in our tracksuits we made and we're just like we're treated like athletes, which is so amazing. I really went into it with no expectations, so I can't give like a solid answer on that because I was like I don't want it to expect anything and then just get totally blindsided. So I was like, I'm gonna go in with a clear head and just try and take it all in.
It's like we both really wanted to live in the present and just take one day at a time to really devote everything that we had to each day, you know? And I feel like looking back on it, it was one of the best experiences we've both ever had. It was amazing. And like there were times when the stress was crazy, and of course it will be because this is like what he said, it's like the dance Olympics, but everything in the end's worth it. And I'm so happy that we were able to be a part of it.
Definitely.
And now, how does World of Dance actually work inside? Did you guys have like 1 week per round, or how did it really work?
We actually got I don't know how much we can say about it, but we got a lot done in like a week. It was 10 days.
The schedule is pretty compact. They want you to get a lot of things done in the amount of time that you're there.
Yeah, like we had one day where we didn't have anything.
And even then we were rehearsing.
But we were rehearsing, yeah. So
and trying to do stuff.
Yeah, you're rehearsing with like a schedule too. But when we don't have a schedule, we're still rehearsing just because we want to be like on top of our game.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Now, I guess you guys had all the routines prepared before you went there in that case, right? Because you didn't have that much time.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So we went in there with like 5 or 6 dances.
Or around that. I don't know exactly the number anymore just because it was a little while ago and like we had so much in our head.
But yeah, we just wanted to be as prepared as we could because there's some people that didn't even have their next dance until like the night before, or like they would be choreographing it there.
Well, like much respect for that.
No, I have so much respect for that, but I just know
I could not have done that. Like I was like, you guys are dope and insane for that. Like respect.
Much respect, definitely. Now, you were online schooled while you were like filming World of Dance?
Yeah, we were both doing online school. He was doing what academy was it?
Kent Phoenix Academy. So it's like it's the only way I could stay in my district and do online.
Yeah, and then I was doing Bellevue College Running Start online, which is like dual enrollment. But yeah, we had school, and honestly, school was
it was awesome.
Yeah, it was some of my favorite memories from World of Dance, just because it was like
we're with all like the other kids our age, and we're kind of just goofing off in the classroom.
I mean, don't tell anybody we were goofing off, but like we would just like whenever we would have like a break or we would get something done for the day and we didn't have any more work, we would like play games and like not Pictionary, but like Scribblio or Scribble.io.
Oh yeah.
That's just a super fun game where you like draw and you guess what the people are drawing and you get points based on that. It just lots of games and just lots of funny memories from that.
Well, I can imagine it must have been very, very fun. Now we're going to move on to the fans question.
Okay.
So let's go. The first question is, who is your biggest inspiration?
Ooh, uh, for me, when I was younger, around like 5 or 6, I was watching Kent Boyd on Say Think You Can Dance. I can't remember exactly what season it was, but yeah, I was just like that. That was that was the year where I was just like, that's what I want to do. Like I want to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I know the thing that inspired me to really like start dancing. I was at a wedding when I was about 5, and I was like super shy. Everyone was on the dance floor. I was like, I don't want to go out there. I'm like trying to play it cool, but Michael Jackson came on, and I just got on the floor, and then never left.
Okay, now another person wanted to know if you will ever do meetups with your fans.
Ooh, meetups.
Mm, I'm down.
I would love to meet
I
people.
would
Yeah.
love to do it when we're not in a global pandemic.
Yes, yes.
I feel like that would be sick. I'd be super down.
I would love that.
I'd love to. Like for me, I'd just love to meet everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely be down for that.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, definitely. Or we'll come to Spain.
Yes.
Next question is if you guys are single.
Yes, we are both single.
Okay, this one is a good one. What is your favorite dance move?
I honestly, there's a lot to choose from.
Yeah.
Oh, I know this is a speed round, but we're struggling now. Probably 540. I love doing 540s.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, like the little side swipe.
I'm just gonna say back tuck.
Oh,
I gotta stick in my back foot. Yes.
Those are pretty insane dance moves. Now, someone wanted to know what was your favorite part of your dual space?
like performing it, and the second you finished, just the moment right after you end,
Yeah.
because you're like,
A big weight just lifted off your chest. Yeah.
Now, this one is pretty random. What's your favorite kind of chocolate?
Chocolate.
milk chocolate.
Yeah, milk chocolate.
Or like hazelnut. That's pretty good.
I mean, those are good.
Was that the wrong answer?
No right or wrong answers, just not my favorite.
Oh yeah.
What chocolate do you like?
I'm a big fan of white chocolate.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Good.
I respect it. I respect it.
Okay, now, what grade are you in?
We're both going into our senior year.
Yeah, we're going into 12th grade.
That's crazy, actually.
Yeah,
Craziness.
it is crazy.
Now, where do you see yourself in like 5 years?
Ooh, we don't even know what the plan is. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what colleges I get
Mhm.
into, but
I'm excited
still,
to start my career.
yes, definitely.
Yes.
I'm trying to get as much experience before I go to college too. Like I probably want to take a gap year, but that's after I apply and hopefully get in.
Yeah. I know like because of the pandemic, there's a lot of schools that are like waiving some big tests. And that's the only reason why I wouldn't take a gap year, just so I could take advantage of that and you know. But again, you do need those tests for some scholarships. So
Well, I mean, you could technically apply without having to do the tests, get in, and then defer a year.
yeah, but things are still in the works, you know.
Sure, you'll both do great. Now, if you could live anywhere in the world, like, which place would you choose?
California.
Yeah, hopefully California or even New York, maybe.
New York would be awesome.
Just on stage performing.